कर्म करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor.
Keep watching Kismatkarma
With Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मतकर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
Hi, I'm Vishal Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma.
किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Namaskar ji, welcome to today's live and interactive show of Kismatkarma. We will be showing you this show for the next few days as well. The reason is because it's a very, very powerful show, and it's a very important show as well. Now, so many of you have been in touch with us, and so many of you have been asking me about the Navaratri that is coming up on the 21st of this month, also about the eclipse, which is also happening on the 21st, the summer solstice, which is happening on the 20th, which is tonight. So all these different energy PowerPoints that are all taking place all together simultaneously, within a very short space of time. So many of you have asked me, and I was going to do a special video for you for each of the different ones that there are, but then there are so many overlapping points which I felt as if it would be more beneficial if I shared all of the overlapping points with you all in one go together, so you could see the impact of the whole energy PowerPoint all of together. Now, as you know, with Kismatkarma, I always follow a spiritual path. It's never a religious path. But if we look at, say, Ashad Navratri, then that would become into Hinduism. If we look at the summer solstice, it will come into, say, what the Druids or pagans believe. So these are all very different, I would say, ways of thinking. But when we look at it from a spiritual aspect, we can see that everything is one, everything is connected. So if we want our energy to be positive, this is what we need to understand, that everything is connected. If you only focus on 3 words that I have to say today, then these would be the 3 words I would request that you focus on. Everything is connected. Everything is one. All of us, this whole universal energy, the whole cosmos is all one. Now, if we work in sync with nature, if we work in sync with these energies, they can help us in a very powerful way, in a very positive way. However, if we decide that we don't want to work in sync with these energies, instead we want to go against them, then that could cause chaos for us as well. And if you look all around us, forget about your individual self, forget about your ego for 1 second, forget about your individual self for 1 second. Just look around you, see the way that nature works. Nature has its own timing for everything. Different herbs and plants grow in different seasons. The tides of the sea change according to the moon. So many different things happen as per the energy of nature. It all works in sync with each other. The way the moon rises, the way the sun rises, it all happens with sync, like in sync with each other. It all happens in conjunction with one another. But then at any time, if any of these different, I would say, different energies break their boundaries, that's when chaos comes. That's when you have like a tsunami, that's when you have floods, that's when things go a bit crazy, so to say, in the universe, when any of these break their boundaries or break the rules. So if we work in sync with nature, that would help us in a positive way. But if we try to manipulate nature, that's what causes chaos, and that's what causes negativity. So have organic original crops, no problem whatsoever. But at the moment you start to tamper and you start to manipulate with this energy, what happens? What happens with all this genetically modified food that you eat, the GMOs? It destroys us. It looks like food, but it's not the real deal. It's not food. It's not going to nourish you. So that's what you need to look at. You need to go back to the basics, back to the original, and once you go back to the basics of things, what you would realize is that energy is everything. Energy is very, very important, and because we are all connected, we need to work in sync with nature, in sync with the universal energies, and that's going to help us develop and grow. Now, with the summer solstice, it's a very powerful energy PowerPoint for us, because obviously the energy of the sun is there to help us heal, help us protect, help us become stronger, help us get our confidence back. Also, with this energy, we can use it to start manifesting our dreams, start manifesting our deepest desires. So it's a very powerful time to start making things happen, to start making things move forward. So if you feel that your life has been on hold for the past few months, if you feel that things have been on standstill for a very long time for you, then now is a time to start changing that energy and bring forth a positive change into your life. If you feel that this year has not really been your year, use the energy power point of the eclipse to turn your life around. And you can do that. Now, what happens whenever there's a new moon or a full moon, and I have explained this to you in earlier shows as well, but basically whenever there's a full moon or whenever there's a new moon, the veil between the different dimensions becomes very, very thin. Now, the best way to explain this would be, say if there's a wall between, say if you were in one dimension and your neighbor was in a different dimension, they're in their house and you're in your house, and there's a wall between you guys, so you can't really hear them and they can't hear you, or you can't see each other, which is fine. They're in their own home doing their own thing, you're in your own home doing your own thing, don't bother each other at all. So, and the walls are say the soundproof, they're solid solid walls, so you can't even hear each other. Whatever they do, it doesn't even bother you. Sometimes you might even forget that they're even there, or where they are in their house, you wouldn't even know, so it wouldn't bother you. However, you can have your own freedom in your space as well, and you wouldn't bother anybody else. However, what if I was to say that sometimes that wall, instead of it being a thick, strong brick wall, it turns into a sheet of paper? A lot of your privacy is gone, and you'll feel or sense their presence even more. You'll know which room your neighbours moved into, or where they're walking, or which area they're in, or if they're speaking, you'll definitely be able to hear them, because it's only a paper instead of a wall now. You've got a paper between you. Now, what if we were to take the paper away and we were to say a net curtain there instead? You'd even be able to see each other. And what if we removed the net curtain as well? Then you'll literally be able to go through that. This is what I mean when I say that the veil between the different dimensions is thinning. It becomes so thin. Now, according to your personal spiritual energy level, your current personal spiritual energy level, that veil can be extremely thin for you, or it could have no effect on you. So as per your personal spiritual energy level, for one family member, it might be still the same good old strong brick wall, so it doesn't bother you, nothing else bothers you. But for another family member, it may cause a lot of difficulty at this time. Some of the effects of the current, I would say, the current energy changes that are taking up place in the universe, some of the effects of it is causing, nightmares for a lot of people. It's causing, insomnia for a lot of people. So many people have contacted me just within the past week saying to me, Dr Arti ji, we feel that we've had an attack of sleep paralysis. Now, sleep paralysis is a state where you feel as if like you were having a dream or you were asleep, but you were actually awake. And some clients say that they feel a presence, or they see a shadow being. And sometimes that shadow being is either sitting on their stomach or on their chest, or it's grabbing their throat, or it's watching them. And they want to speak, they want to talk, they want to scream or call their partner or wake their child up, or wake their sibling up, but they can't. They want to move, but they can't move. This is sleep paralysis. It's a horrible, horrible experience, and I hope that nobody has to go through it. Now, sleep paralysis doesn't happen every single night. It doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen quite often. And then normally, if you have been a victim of sleep paralysis, then it will be quite common for those people to also see shadow beings from the corner of their eye. So say, for example, you're working in the kitchen and then you feel as if somebody's just walked across the room outside the door, and you know nobody else is in the house, but you just felt as if somebody quickly went by or walked by. That's what shadow beings are. So it's almost like seeing something from the corner of your eye. You know something is there, but you can't say that someone is there because you can't see. You don't know where it is or who it is, and you can't fully see them. So all of these sorts of different experiences that people experience normally happen when the veil becomes very, very thin. So, and all of these experiences depend on each person's individual spiritual energy level. That's why so many times when people call me, say for a paranormal investigation, they ask me that, Arti, how comes my partner can't see the things that I can see? And the reason is because both of your spiritual energy levels are very, very different. So one person would feel it, sense it more than the other one. You know, so for example, children, their aura is very open, so they might be able to pick up on loads of things. Animals, your pets, normally around this time they go crazy, but they'll become very, very sensitive. So if you've got a cat or a dog, and if they're just randomly barking at certain areas of the dog's barking at a certain area of your home, or your cat's looking at something which is not there, you can't see anything there, but the cat can see something there, it's most probably because they can see something. And whatever that something is either a different type of energy or an entity. Now, energies and entities are always there. They're in their dimension, we're in ours, and we all coexist happily. But the thing is that when these dimensions start to merge with the energy of the universe, say for example now is a very, very powerful, very energetic time. We've got the eclipse, we've got the summer solstice, we've got Navratri, we've got all of these things all kind of wrapped up all into one, the new moon energy, very, very powerful time. So if you've got all of these things kind of all wrapped up into one super power energy field at the moment, you can imagine that the symptoms will be a lot more stronger. Now, if you have been a victim of dark energy or black magic in the past, you will notice that the effects of it are even stronger for you. So what you will notice is that maybe it's causing insomnia for you. For some people it can cause insomnia, for some people it can cause nightmares, it can cause hallucinations, either auditory hallucinations where they feel as if they can hear something, or it could be a hallucination where it's a vision, where they see a vision of something. It's almost like they seen somebody who's passed away, or seen a relative or an ancestor that's passed away, but they feel or sense their presence around them. Now, God forbid, if you are seeing things or hearing things like that, or if any of your side effects do cross over with any sort of a mental illness, or you feel that you need to speak to your GP, please, by all means, definitely do contact your GP straight away. It's so important to do this. The symptoms that I'm describing to you are spiritual symptoms, and they can overlap with health as well. But if you feel that there is a health issue, then please see your GP. However, if you feel it's a spiritual issue, then there are certain steps that can be taken. Now, from a spiritual aspect and spiritual aspect only, I'm describing these symptoms to you. That it can cause hallucinations, it can cause insomnia, it can cause you to see things, hear things that are not there. Sometimes you might feel as if you've heard one of your relatives calling out or shouting your name, but when you go and when you ask, they'll be like, no, I didn't call you, or I didn't ask for you. So be extra careful. Now, during the time of the eclipse, it says that it is said, or it is believed by our ancestors, by our elders, that some humans have a weaker aura, or their aura is much more open. Now, if your aura is much more open, it means that you're much more susceptible to certain energies or entities trying to attack you or cause you harm or connect with you. So you need to take extra care. So who would have an open aura? Those would be most likely the candidates for a very open aura would be children, because their aura is very open. If you're expecting pregnant ladies, their aura is very, very open. If you've been a victim of black magic, dark energy, negativity, then your aura would be very open. If you've been a victim of bullying, of abuse of any kind, your aura would be very open. So that if your aura is very open and you've not worked on your healing processes yet, then your aura would be very open, so you'll be more susceptible to these dark energy or negative energy attacks. So please take extra care. Now, like I said to you earlier, God forbid, but if you feel as if you have been a victim of any sort of negative abuse of any kind, then please get the right help. There are helplines you can call. There are people you can speak to. And unfortunately, when people do get bullied, or they are abused, or they are hurt in any way, they tend to go quiet, not share it with anybody. But there are professionals you can speak to, so speak to someone, get help, and then get the healing that you need. Now, if you feel as if you have gone through all the right routes, however, your aura is still very open and you feel that it might be something that's related to dark energy, black magic, or negativity, then get in touch with me. Okay, because that means that if your aura is very open, then you are vulnerable to these negative energy attacks from different energies or entities, and that's something which is not good. Now, during the time of the eclipse, I would say, especially for, obviously this show is live and interactive, and this show is live coming from the UK at the moment. So in the UK, in London, I would say the timings would be of the eclipse, roughly I would say start from about 4:30 in the morning on the 21st, up to about 9:30 on the 21st. So 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, roughly about 6 hours you need to take extra care. Majority of the people that I know don't wake up at 4:30, otherwise I have a lot of friends to chat to at that time, but most people aren't awake at that time, so you don't really need to worry during that time because you'll be sleeping. Maybe some people might be awake before 9:30, but what I would recommend, that if it's possible for you to do so, then try to keep the following precautions, and it should help you in a positive way. Okay, so this is just for the 21st. It doesn't have to be done on any other day, because we will be repeating this show for the next few coming days, because the power of the eclipse is still going to be effective. The power of this very strong energy power point that is here is still going to be effective for the next few days, especially with Navratri as well. It's a very, very powerful time. So with Navratri, what happens is that the divine goddess, the divine feminine energies, they protect us and they help us as well. Whether it's you want help with your finances, whether it's your career goals, whether you want to get rid of your enemies, whether you want there to be peace and harmony in your life, whether you want to destroy the negativity in your life, whether you want to bring peace in your life, or luxury in your life, positivity in your life, whether you want there to be a relationship in your life or have a family life, whichever area of your life you want there to be balance in, now is the time to restore that balance and make the most of it with this energy PowerPoint time. So you can even combine some remedies. Some of our VIPs or VVIPs, what they tend to do is they request the blessings token and also the Empower Me power remedy, and they work wonders together. I've always had very, very good results with that, but obviously it really depends on each individual about which remedy you feel is best for you, which one you feel that you need, and then that way I'll do my best to help you. So really think about it, see which remedy you feel is best for you, and you can request that remedy and I'll do my best to help you. Now, before you request your remedy, if you have any questions or concerns, email me beforehand, because remember, they are non-refundable, and I do need to remind you guys that. So do read through the fine print of anything before you get it. Read our terms and conditions, they're on our website, before requesting or ordering any of our services, because we are very transparent, we are very honest. And so we would like to keep it that way. So do bear this in mind. Now, remember, so even with, say, going back to my conversation about how we can, what tips we can use to protect our energy or enhance our energy, make our or our energy stronger. Basically, if you have been a victim of black magic or dark energy or negativity, then there are certain tips that you could use that can help you. With the energy of the divine feminine, we can help to protect our lives, make our lives more positive, make our lives stronger. But there would be certain precautions that I would recommend for each and every one of you that can help you in a powerful way, that can help you in a strong way. Now, if you want to empower your life, or if you want to empower your energy, if you want to make your luck stronger in any way whatsoever, you can do that, but you need to start as soon as possible. Don't leave it too late. The problem will be there is if you leave it too late, because the more you delay these things, then it's just like you're going to lose this energy power point. Then you'll have to wait until another energy power point. But this energy power point is very, very strong, so make the most of it. There's not going to be any other like this, and it's the I would say most powerful in this millennium that we've had, the first one so far, which is so powerful. So please make the most of it. Don't waste time. Make the most of this energy, and it will help you in a very strong way, in a very powerful way. If you want your luck or your energy to change, if you want to enhance your luck in any way whatsoever, if you want to manifest your dreams, you can make that happen. So it's not all negative. I'm not fear mongering here. I don't want you to be afraid of life or anything like that. It's a very powerful time as well. If your aura is not very open, and if your aura is strong, if your energy is strong, right now will be a very powerful time for you to manifest your heart's desires. It will be a very powerful time for you to start new ventures, to achieve and receive what you want. It will be a very good time for you to make friends, have new relationships, to create that abundance in your life, the love in your life, the joy in your life that you deserve. It will be a very powerful time for you to turn your life around just like this. If the last few months have been a bit mundane and a bit slow, so to say, now things will start to pick up pace for you, and things will start bringing you luck. But you will notice your luck and your energy changing. You'll notice that all of a sudden all of these new opportunities are coming your way. Your luck is enhancing, it's changing, and it's happening effortlessly. Now, the key to keep this luck open, the key to keep this success coming your way, to keep this path open, is good karma. Keep your deeds clean, keep your karma clean. It's very, very important. Any actions that you take will have a reaction. So at this energy PowerPoint time that we're going through in our lives right now, starting today, starting on the 20th of June, right up until, I would say, the end of this month, to be honest, so up to the 1st of July, say, this energy PowerPoint period is very, very important for us. It's a very potent time to enhance our luck, enhance our energy. So if you want to increase positive energy, then increase your positive karma, and you'll start seeing the results of it a lot more faster as well. So if you wanted to say start something new, start a new venture, start a new business, now is the time to do it. Only if your spiritual energy is very, very strong at the moment, then it would help you in a strong way. But anything that you want to achieve, anything that you want to do, put more effort into it, you'll see the right results. Keep your karma good, your karma, your actions, keep it good, keep it clean, and that will help you the right way. The moment that you lie to somebody, the moment that you cheat somebody, the moment that you are dishonest, you'll notice that your energy level will start going down again, and that's something that you don't want. You don't want anything to deteriorate. Instead, you want it to become stronger. And if you want it to become stronger, then stay on the right path, stay on the positive path, and that will help you in a strong way. Don't, even side with dishonesty, with negativity, negative people. You don't need that. And if you do notice any negative people around you, or any people that are maybe kind of encouraging you to take, say, the wrong steps or bad steps, and you don't want to do that, so stay away from that sort of negativity altogether, and it will help you in a stronger way. Now, if you let this darkness get to you, or if you let somebody else try to kind of mislead you, misguide you, if you have a weak moment, there'll be no repairing that, because your karma is true to you. You are in full control here. So you get to control your actions. So every action has a reaction. Please remember this. It's up to you which action you want to take. Do you want to take a positive action and empower your life? Or do you want to take a negative action and disempower your life? It's up to you. Nobody can force you to do something you don't want to do. You can only do what your heart, what your heart allows you to do, what your soul allows you to do. So take the right positive steps, and then you will see the amazing right positive changes come into your life as well. Remember guys, if you need my help in any way whatsoever, get in touch with me, let me know. Just say, Arti ji, I need help with XYZ, and I promise you, from my side, I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. Now remember, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to make it strong. Going to go on a short break now, and then after that I'll continue with the main, I would say, simple steps or precautions that you can take, simple disciplines you can follow to enhance your luck and enhance your energy. I'll see you guys after a very short break. God bless you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Namaskar ji, I hope you enjoyed that short little break. Just wanted to remind everybody that in today's show we will be speaking about, as you are aware, we'll be speaking about the summer solstice, we'll be speaking about the eclipse, and of course Navratri as well. All of these energy power points, the new moon, the eclipse, all of these energy power points, they bring a superpower energy field into our lives, and it's up to us to make the most of this. Now, if you wanted your luck, your energy to change, now is the time to change it. Now is the time to bring the right light, the right energy into your life. if you feel that maybe Dr. Arti can help me in any way whatsoever, get in touch with me, let me know. Just say, Arti ji, this is what I need help with, and I promise you, from my side, I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. But I can only help you if you communicate with me. So remember, communication is the key here. It's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to enhance it. Now, as I was mentioning earlier, I did explain to you so many different aspects or so many different things about symptoms that people could have. Other symptoms of negative energy would be if your aura is very open, if your aura is very weak. Other symptoms of the negative energy that you would find or face would be the insomnia. It would be seeing shadow people. By saying seeing shadow people, what I mean is that, say for example, if you're in one area of your house, say for example if you're in the kitchen washing the dishes, you would just might see from the corner of your eye that somebody's just walked past, or somebody's just been past, and you're trying to make sense. Did I just see somebody, or did I just sense somebody? But it's nothing, it's nobody. And it will normally happen, so even if you're sitting in a room and say you're watching TV, and right from in the room's corner or right behind you, you feel as if like somebody's just standing there or watching you or being there, and you get this feeling or this sense that somebody's watching you, but when you look, there's nothing or no one there. Now these are different types of energies or entities. This is what we say in our spiritual world anyway, that they are some sort of an energy or an entity. So these could be shadow people, or these could be different types of energies or entities, because remember there are so many different types that you could witness or you could see. So it really depends on which type of energy or entity that it is, and it will have different influences over the human body. Some of them you'll just be able to see a shadow. With some of them, the room's temperature might change, so you might see or sense a sudden drop in temperature, or even a sudden rise in temperature. I remember before this lockdown, I went to this lady's house for a paranormal investigation, and there was this one particular room in her house. And in that room, it was so hot. The temperature was really, really high. Like literally, like when you walked into that room, it would be like you take off your cardigan, take off your jumper. It's just too warm in there. And she never had the heating on in that room ever, but it was still always very, very hot. And because of the types of entities that were there, they were causing that. And even when she used to put say a candle in that room, she didn't used to light the candle, but because of the heat in the room, the wax of the candle used to be so soft that you could actually mold it into any shape that you wanted to. That was the heat in that room. So it's just one of those things. So the different types of entities have different types of effects on the human body or on this dimension, so they can affect us in different ways. So the temperature change is one of them. The other thing that could be is that sometimes people see different things in their home which normally shouldn't be there. I have had clients in the past who have seen almost like little splatters or splashes of blood that they've said that they've found in their home, and they haven't got any pets or any animals, they've not had any accidents, so they don't know where it's come from. Other things would be where you'd find some strange pieces around your home. So it might be some hair that's wrapped up or tied up together, some sort of a yantra or a naqsh that you might find inside your house, so almost like a grid that's been drawn on somewhere with the different sort of numbers or symbols on it, and you're not quite sure what it is. A gentleman, I went to his flat for his paranormal investigation, and we actually found a handmade stuffed doll in his house, and it was handmade because it was you could tell it was sewn. It was sewn by hand. And it was stuffed, but when we opened it, because he really wanted to, he was curious and he wanted to know what was inside it, what it was. I did say to him, if we open it, it will take us a bit more longer to clear the energy. But he said, I don't care if it takes longer, I want to know what's inside it, I'm just curious. When we opened it, there was teeth in there, and there was hair in there, and also some nail clippings. Thank God I was wearing gloves, because I don't know if it was like toenail clippings or handnail clippings. It looked like toenail clippings, but those are the sort of things that I have to kind of endure when I'm doing these paranormal investigations. But so he was curious. He wanted to know what it was. So if you find any of these sorts of things, or sense any of these things, or experience any of these things, it's quite normal, especially when the energies like this in the environment, and the veil between different dimensions is very, very thin. So if you feel as if that you have been a victim of dark energy or negative energy attacks of any kind, then please do try to get the right help straight away. Remember, the dates to be extra cautious, extra careful are from the 20th of June onwards towards, I would say, maybe the starting of July, even the 1st of July maybe. Those are the dates that you need to take these precautions and try to follow the disciplines and your precautions if possible, and they will help. Now remember, if you have experienced or some sort of negativity or some sort of negative energy around you, and you just want to enhance your luck, or if you've not had any negative energy and you just want to enhance your luck, then these would be amazing for you, because then you're using that energy not to fight off or ward off negativity, but you're using it to grow, so that will help you in a stronger way. So I'll share these with you. If they're possible for you to follow or for you to do, then definitely do follow them. However, there might be some things that you may need to email me on, because some of them are unique, so they might need to be tweaked a wee bit as per your personal energy levels. So once you email me, then I'll let you know, as per your personal energy level, which one is the best one for you to do, or which one is best for you to follow. If I do need to do a reading for you, then we will try to arrange a reading for you sooner rather than later, so that the reading can be done, and then I'll be able to help you further. But otherwise, if you email me, I'll ask you a few questions, and then hopefully I'll be able to help you with that. So first of all, basically, one of the main disciplines I would recommend for you is starting straight away from the 20th of June, after sunset. Avoid wearing the color black on the top half of your body. Completely avoid wearing the color black on the top half of your body. That should help you in a positive way. Another thing I would recommend for yourself is that, especially if your aura is weak, or if your aura is very open, then you should avoid it altogether. It will help you a lot. Secondly, what I would recommend is that if you can, avoid cutting your hair. And that means not shaving, not doing your eyebrows, not cutting your hair, and avoid cutting your nails as well. So, even filing is included in that as well. So avoid filing or cutting your nails or your hair in any way whatsoever. That will help you in a positive way and help you in a stronger way. If you wanted to wash your hair, I hope you washed them yesterday, because I would really recommend that you do that today. If you wanted to wash your hair, you can wash your hair tomorrow afternoon, or after 9:30. So on the Sunday, I would say Sunday the 21st, after 9:30 a.m. then you can wash your hair. Ideally, what you should do is tonight on the 20th of June, when you go to sleep, then wear some old clothes to sleep, anything that you don't mind throwing away. When you wake up, then at that time the eclipse would already be taking place, because it is around, I think, 4:45 in the morning until 9:30 in the morning, as per the UK time. So this is the time in Great Britain. Whichever country you're watching this from, the time may differ for your area or your time zone. But the UK time zone is roughly 4:45 until 9:30. But I would recommend from 4:30 a.m. Onwards, make sure that if you can, keep the following precautions. So from 4:30 a.m. till 9:30 a.m. Avoid cutting your hair and avoid cutting your nails. Avoid using any sharp objects, so knives, anything sharp, basically avoid using it for that time. It will help you a lot. If it's possible, try to make sure that you fast during this time. So avoid any sort of food or water as well, and only if it's possible health-wise. It would help you in a very positive way, in a very powerful way. Only focus your energy on positive manifestations. So think about the things that you want to achieve. Think about the things that you want to do. Like if you want to become successful, if you want to become rich, I don't know, if you want to get married, or if you want to have a good career, or if you wanted to buy a new car or buy a new house, or whatever it is that you wanted to do, focus your energy on the positive. If you wanted to pass that exam, or if you wanted to learn how to drive, whatever it is that you want to do, focus your energy on that positive manifestation that you want to manifest, or something that you want to create for yourself, that abundance, and then that will help you in a strong way. So the more you focus on positive energy, the more your positive energy will grow. However, if you focus on the negative, then the negative energy will grow. So please make sure that you try from your side your best to focus on the positive energy. That will help you in a very strong way. Another thing I would recommend that during this time as well, avoid tying knots in anything. So for example, if you wanted to say tie your hair, tie it beforehand, but don't tie it during those timings. It's very, very important. Avoid it just for that one day, just for the 21st, and then that will help you in a positive way. After 9, and try to make sure whichever religion you believe in, whichever religious path you follow, try to listen to part, prayer, and even if you can pray yourself, it will help you in a positive way. Avoid lying, avoid deceiving anyone, avoid being dishonest to anybody, don't cheat anybody, don't lie to anybody. It's very important. The more positive you keep your mindset, the more it will help you. So bear these things in mind, and try to follow and practice good karma, good energy, and then that will bring good energy into your life as well. Now after 9:30, what you need to do is any clothes that you wore even in the morning, say around 4:30 you had your shower, your bath, you wore something, a different set of clothes, then between 4:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. the clothes that you're wearing, at 9:30 when you step into the shower, you have your bath again, so that'll be the second time that you have your bath, and then you should, even those clothes, throw them away, don't donate them, don't give them to anybody, throw them away, and then have your shower, have your bath, and wear a different set of clothes, and then you can begin the rest of your day. Now for the day of the 21st, try to make sure that you do something creative, you do something positive that will help your luck, your energy grow. Anything that you want to increase, you want to see your luck increase, you want to see your energy grow, then try to make sure that you focus your luck or your energy on that. If you want to enhance your luck, make things positive, start making plans, start creating plans in order to make things work for you, and that will help you. So work on your vision boards, on your to-do lists, work on your dreams list, your manifestations list, and that will help you in a positive way. It will help your luck in a very, very strong way as well. So it will help you grow, it will help you enhance. However, what you need to make sure that you don't do is don't focus on the negative and don't dwell on the past, please. This is the biggest mistake that so many people make, and this is why they fail to manifest. When there's these amazing great energy PowerPoints that come across, don't look back, only look forward. Don't think about who said this and who done that to you. Forget about the past for that short while. Please only focus on the future. Don't think, what have I been through, everything that happened to me. Don't think like that. Instead, think positive, move forward. Just see like where I want to be. This is where I want to be. This is how I want to grow. And this is how I want my luck, my energy to be. Look forward, and when you look forward, your luck, your energy will grow. Okay, so please do bear this in mind, but don't look back. Don't think, why did he say this, or why did she say that, or why did they behave like this. Don't think negative of anyone. Even if somebody has wronged you, their karma will be true to them, and it will get back to them. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so do bear this in mind. Also, if you can, for this whole period, say from the 20th of June sunset right up until the 1st of July, if it is possible for you to do so, then try to keep a vegetarian diet. And yes, egg will not be considered vegetarian, it will be considered non-veg. So please try to keep a vegetarian diet. That will help you in a positive way. And also, if you can, try to keep a positive mindset as well. and that will help you in a very strong way as well. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't deceive anyone. Even if you think you're sharing a post on social media and you don't know the full facts and it might be a lie, just don't share it. Refrain, stop yourself from sharing it, because you don't want to be spreading rumors or lies, because that will add to the negativity. Instead, do something positive, do something good. If you wanted to donate something, if you wanted to give to charity, if you wanted to do a kind gesture towards somebody, now is the time to do that. Between now and July will be very, very prosperous, very positive, and it will help you all in a very, very strong way. So for that reason, one of the things that I'm going to be doing as well, because I want to set an example as well, that with this video, if you share this video on your timeline, we will be repeating this video many times now, between now and between the 1st of July. So at any time when you see this video, if you share this on your timeline, we will get a notification. My team will let me know, okay, Arti ji, this person shared the video. As many times as you share it, that's how many times I will be doing a free healing meditation for you. Okay? I will be doing a free healing meditation for you for that evening to help you heal the area of your life where you need healing the most. So whichever area that might be, whether it's your finances, whether it's your relationship corner, whichever area it might be, that's where that healing will be targeted, that's where it will be sent to. The only thing that I do request from you is that if you are not using your real true name for your profile name when you are sharing this, then please, if you can, email me your true name and a screenshot of that you've shared you've shared this video, and then that will be enough, and my team will let me know, and I will make sure that I add your name to the meditations as well. And as many times as you share it, that's how many times I will be doing that free healing for you. So if you wanted me to do the free healing, say for a family member, and you wanted to share on their behalf, then you can do that as well. But as many times as you share this on your timeline, if you share it in a group, I will do those healings for you, and that's free of cost, free of charge. So please do bear this in mind. Now, it's very, very important to make sure that we keep a positive mindset, we keep a positive approach to make our lives positive, to enhance our luck. One thing that can definitely help us a lot are the power remedies. They are very, very successful. They have helped so many of my VIPs and VVIPs in the past. They swear by them. So if you feel that maybe they can help you too, then make the most of these energy power points and let your luck grow, let your luck enhance. And I will do my best to help you in every way that I can. Remember, if you wanted to know about what the future holds for you, how it will be, if you wanted to book a reading for yourself or request any of the other services, you can download our apps, which are free of cost, free of charge. So just go to the App Store or Google Play Store, type in Kismatkarma, and you'll be able to get the free information that you wanted to request. And yeah, we'll do our best to help you that way. Very soon we'll be starting some new features as well. And there'll be some special prices, special features just for the app users, which won't be available online or anywhere else. So make the most of that. So do make sure you do request your services via the app, and we'll do our best to help you. Now, one thing that's really important for you to understand, so between now and the 1st, I've given you some disciplines that you can keep. Other disciplines and precautions include that if you can, try to make sure that you don't light any wax candles. It's really important. Any colored candles, any wax candles, avoid lighting them all together, because you don't want to attract anything negative your way. So do bear this in mind. It's very important. And also, if you can focus on, say, decluttering and cleaning your house, it would really help in a positive way. Get rid of any dust, any cobwebs. Now is the time to have that spring clean. Honestly, it will be really, really beneficial for you. If during this lockdown you thought, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, then now is your tomorrow. Okay guys, start cleaning straight away, start decluttering straight away. It would really help you a lot. If you've got any broken mirrors or cracked glass in your house, get rid. You don't want it there. Don't even try to repair it or fix it or in any way. Just get rid of it altogether, because you just don't want anything negative that's in your house, and that would help you in a positive way. Secondly, if you are one of those persons that collect a lot of gemstones and semi-precious gemstones, ideally if you've been affected by black magic or dark energy in the past, or even get nazar very quickly, I wouldn't even recommend that you even have like a tiny pebble near you. Forget any gemstones or semi-precious gemstones. But if you do have them around you, then drop me an email and I'll let you know what you could do with those, because there's a separate procedure for those, depending on what they are and what your energy is like. Then I could let you know what to do with them. But ideally you shouldn't really have those types of things around you, because they can be very, very powerful if your energy is positive. But if you've already been affected by dark energy or negative energy, or you've noticed that there's already a blockage in your life, then those same things can harm you rather than bring you luck. So you have to be very, very careful. So please do bear this in mind. And whatever happens, this is my humble request to each and every one of you. Please do not dabble with the occult. Don't use this as an opportunity to mess around with negative energies and entities. I know there are a lot of black magic practitioners out there, and I know there are a lot of dark energy practitioners out there who would use this time to build up on their negativity, on their dark energy, and use this tantra vidya or negative energy to try to make their energy grow. Please don't be a part of that. If you want to take revenge on somebody, cause somebody harm, cause somebody's house or family to split up, or cause a break in someone's life, don't do that. Anything negative that you do, you will get the reward of that 10 times more. So basically, if you cause anything negative to somebody else, that would come back to you tenfold. If you bring anything positive to them, even that reward will come to you as well. The reason why I'm using the word reward for everything, because that's your doing, it's your karma, and whichever karma you do will change your kismat. So why not use your energy to do positive karma, to do the corrective karma, and in that way your luck, your energy, your kismet will change in a positive way. Instead, if you carry on taking negative steps, or if you do take negative steps, then you're just going to hinder your success. You don't want to do that. Instead, you want to open yourself to abundance, to love, to positive energy, to great change in your life, a strong change in your life, and that's going to help you in a positive way. So please do bear this in mind. I hope you did enjoy the show for today. This is all we've had time for. This special show has been brought for you because of all these energy PowerPoints, all these energetic changes that are happening at the moment in the environment. So please do make the most of this, and if you do want my help in any way whatsoever, do get in touch with me. Let me know and I'll do my best to help you. If you wanted to request any of your readings, personal one-to-one consultations or readings, then do get in touch with me. Let me know as soon as, book online, and I'll do my best to help you. Look after yourselves. Love and light to each and every one of you. Always stay blessed, always stay happy. God bless you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म, प्राणी तेरे हाथ में, तेरा अपना कर्म, तेरा अपना कर्म।
And you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ।
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma.